A tremendous two-sport star for Troy, Rhodney Donaldson earned all-conference honors on the baseball diamond, led the Trojans to conference titles in both baseball and basketball, and ranks among the all-time greats on the hardwood in Troy history. The 11th leading scorer in program history, Donaldson finished his basketball career with 1,363 points playing for the legendary Don Maestri, and was the first 1,000-point scorer in Troy's Division I history. To this day, Donaldson ranks among the top 10 in program history in points per game, field goals made, three-pointers made, free throw percentage, assists, and steals, and helped lead the Trojans to the 1993 East Coast Conference title. On the baseball diamond, Donaldson led Troy to a Mid-Continent Conference championship, earned a pair of all-conference nods, and was drafted by the Florida Marlins in the 17th round of the 1997 MLB Draft. Donaldson had the game-winning RBI in Troy's 1995 NCAA Play-In Series victory over Wright State in the bottom of the ninth inning, which advanced the Trojans to an NCAA regional appearance in Tallahassee. He earned first-team all-conference honors in 1996 after hitting .368 with 5 doubles, 2 triples, and 7 home runs, and finished his career batting at a .329 clip with 16 doubles and 11 homers. Donaldson was briefly a member of the Troy football team before focusing his efforts on basketball and baseball.
I was actually recruited by Troy in basketball because of just summer camp. So we came to Troy at my high school and played summer camp here, and I got to talking and just joking with Coach Felix about being a shooter. My brother ended up becoming a football coach, the wide receiver coach here, and they were actually recruiting my wide receiver. And while watching his film, Coach Kent said, well, and Coach Blayton said, well, who's a quarterback? And then my brother Duke actually said, well, that's my brother. And Coach Blayton's response was, why aren't we recruiting him? So when I got to Troy, it was funny because when I got to Troy my first 3 days, Dr. Hawkins was trying to get in contact with me. And I didn't really know who he was, and I wasn't returning the call. And because he wanted to see who this guy that was planning on coming to Troy and playing 3 sports. But it's all I've ever known. And so just coming to Troy and knowing that, you know, I had the confidence that I could play all 3. Friends that I met at Troy, lifelong friends, people, it's without a doubt my frat brothers. I think me walking into that room that night as a young man and being embraced by 14 guys and us becoming brothers and them accepting me for who I am and helping me become a better person was probably the best thing that happened to me at Troy. My 4 kids, so Trey, who's Rhodney Donaldson III, Zoe, Reed, and Presley. So my 4 kids are you know, the biggest joy for me and doing it for them and having them be a part of this and hopefully giving them something to let them know that this is attainable for them. Getting inducted to the Hall of Fame and what it means to me is it's such a surreal moment because I didn't like see it coming. You know, I wouldn't really coming to Troy. You don't think, well, I'm coming here, I'm going to the Hall of Fame. Like, the truth is, I was just playing. You know, I came here from a small town in Cairo, and I wanted to show people that, you know, and when I left, I wanted them to say, you know, that kid could play.